What's up guys, John here, welcome back to another video. Today I'm just going to be playing some FIFA 17, just the first half of a game. I'm just going to be talking about chemistry in FIFA, and I just think it's really been an issue since FIFA 14, which is when I started playing. Like, chemistry there is like stress, like right before the game comes out, like maybe a few months in trailers and everything and all this stuff. They were saying how they're changing chemistry for a new FIFA. Now it's actually going to matter this year, every FIFA since FIFA 14, that's when I started playing. It's just been like that, like we say, oh, it's going to matter this year, and everyone thought, especially for this year, because chemistry styles, they actually, they showed the effects of the player, and sometimes it actually does, feel like that player did really get that upgrade. Like, on Giovinco, I have a +3 shooting and +3 physical, and his shooting does feel like it goes up. It's 79 usually, and I don't know if it feels like an 86 shooting player, because his finishing would feel fantastic, and Zardes is a +3 shooting, as you can see, hits the post, which would make his finishing really good, because it's like 74 usually, so it'd be like mid-80s, you'd think, but he doesn't really finish as many opportunities as I like him to, but yeah, just a lot of things with chemistry just don't feel that good, especially in foot draft, because I've been playing a decent amount of foot draft lately because of foot draft tokens and stuff, and I've had some coins, so I've been spending on foot draft, and a lot of the time I just get out. Like, I just had a game when I was 3-0. 3-0 isn't obviously good, but I was 3-0 to some guy with Ronaldo at striker, with no links, 0 links. So he was on 1 or 2 chemistry, I guess 2, because of the loyalty link that they just give you in foot draft. So yeah, out of position, 2 chemistry. He ripped my team apart like it was nothing. I had 100 chem in this foot draft team. I had a pretty nice BPL La Liga hybrid with Messi on 10 chem. I had Bakambu on 10 chem at striker. Then I had a Hesse, who was actually the only League 1 player, but he got 1 link to his Spanish, so he was on 7 chem. I probably should have taken a video of that, but I just wasn't thinking about it at the time. But I was just playing and just I was getting destroyed, and I felt it was pretty even because I had a lot of shots on target. It was almost even, dead even shots on target, but every shot the guy took was going in, and I had what's his name, Diego Alves, in goal on 10 chemistry, and he was just getting destroyed every time. And his goalkeeper, who was on a 3 chem, bear in mind it wasn't 89 rated Hugo Lloris's inform, but it just every single shot he saved, it was amazing. I was like, but he's out of 3 chemistry, he shouldn't be saving that. And the chemistry, I feel should matter more just every FIFA. A 3 chem keeper, no matter how good he is, even if Neuer's on 3 chem, if we just threw Neuer with the New York Red Bulls, he wouldn't be saving everything still. He'd just be maybe he would, because a goalkeeper position doesn't really matter as much for chemistry. You could still see what you're doing, but an attacker or a defender, they're not going to know how the team plays. You're not, you're going to be always attacking, and you're going to be probably offsides a lot. You don't know if they're going to be more attacking or more passing play. That's more realistic to me. That's what I feel like a 2 chem striker, someone out of position, should play. Ronaldo, he's a winger a lot of the time, so when he's playing striker on 2 chemistry, that shouldn't really help. Or when they have I have it a lot of the time where there's someone's a left mid, like Sanchez or something, and he's playing striker at FIFA. Now, I know he plays striker a lot in real life, but he has no chemistry in FIFA as a left mid, but he still plays phenomenal, and I'm almost better than these 10 chem players, and a lot of the time better for me. This hit my Messi on 10 chem, who was at right wing, was playing terribly. He was getting destroyed. Honestly, I subbed on Promise for him just because of how bad he was playing, and Promise played 1,000 times better, and he's just a right mid he's got his stats are nothing compared to Messi's, but Messi was playing terribly compared to him. And I know I'm not the best player, as you could tell in the background. I really am not the best FIFA player, but I'm pretty decent. I've been to Division 1 in other FIFAs. I've never won Division 1, but I'm trying to I get a little bit better. But it just feels whenever I come up against chemistry team, a low chem team, 70 chem, 60 chem, 80 chem, whatever the chem really is, as long as it's at 100, I feel I almost always get destroyed. I think it all comes down to a thing downgrading. A lot of people don't believe it's real. I kind of do. I don't know. I'm not sure how real it is. But it just it does make sense. If you ever come up against the silver team I have that just destroys you, it's you feel you're playing well, and the guy, maybe you and him are pretty even, but you still end up losing 4-0 because every shot his silver striker takes, the goalkeeper just can't save. But every shot you take, his silver goalkeeper saves everything. And even if he's on super low chemistry, I don't know. It just maybe if you're facing one of those starter teams all bronze with no chemistry, then you can obviously tell you're basically winning because you're facing terrible players, just a horrible team. But I feel downgrading is still a thing, because would it really be fair to everyone if you're facing a 89 rated team with Ronaldo in it and just getting destroyed every game? No, because I know whenever I face with those really high rated teams, maybe not whenever, but a lot of the time when I face those really high rated teams, it doesn't feel I'm playing a 95 rated card or a 94 rated card. I faced faced Ronaldo at striker a few times in Foot Champions, because Foot Champions, they just put you up against whatever team, and I was winning those games really, like, a lot, even if they didn't have, like, I mean, even if they had, like, full chemistry and, the best team ever, 89 rated, like, one of the best teams you can get on this game so far, and I was still, like, winning, and the players felt better than me, and I was still, like, winning, like, 2 or 3-0. I really do think it's down to downgrading and just chemistry just doesn't really matter. They stress it so much, but the chemistry styles and everything, it doesn't matter if you're coming up against a team with low chemistry, because they're still going to destroy you, just like as long as they have decent players in it, or even a full silver team, as long as the silver players have some sweaty stats, like pace and shooting and everything. Like, I feel my players making so many mistakes. Like, they're on 100 chem, but they're messing up every pass, and it might be, a lot of it's probably down to me of just being bad at passing. As you can see, I mess up a ton of passes in this gameplay, but some of it is just like they're blatantly passing to the wrong player. Like, I'm easily aiming for like an over the top to the striker, but he just passes backwards. I'm like, why was he doing that? Like, what is this? I think it is down to downgrading. I'm not. There's no way to prove it. Obviously, I could show gameplay of it, but it's a lot of people would just say, well, that's just you being bad. And I'm like, yeah, you're probably right, actually, but there's just something else, because it happens to too many people. A lot of people could complain about it, and maybe it's just people complaining, because a lot of people complain about FIFA. I'm complaining about it right now, but it just doesn't make sense how, Ronaldo playing, like, if Ronaldo was to play with the USA team at striker, he would not play, like, phenomenally like he usually does. Like, he's a good player. Messi too. Messi playing with the USA team at striker isn't going to be too good for him, especially because he's not really a striker. He plays better at the winger role or center forward role, where he can just give assist and everything. So if he was a solo striker, he would not be playing well, but in FIFA it doesn't matter. So it's just, I don't know, I just really feel like this is an issue that EA should fix, where chemistry actually matters. Like, you're playing a 70 chem team, you should feel that he's lacking in chemistry, that his passes aren't all perfect, because all the passes seem perfect when you have low chemistry, and it does bother me. I don't know if downgrading is a thing. I really wish they would just, like, come out and say something about it, like, no, downgrading isn't a thing, it's all made up, but they don't say anything about it, so it kind of just leaves people to think. I don't know. Anyways, that's just my thought. I'm sorry I have to be so quiet. It's really late at night, so I have to be really quiet right now. But thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out.